part about the film is the commentary it has on how people are animals. And I think the separation that we make between humans and animals leads us to be crueler than animals, which I thought was really good.
Thank you. Great. Yeah, I really enjoyed how the main character, what was her name again? Bunny. She had red eyes, and then when it was from her perspective, you could see that the screen was red. There was a red filter there, so I really enjoyed that aspect.
I enjoyed, and then post Q&A, I really enjoyed how Laura was kind of taking us through the process of how she kind of directed the girls to kind of connect with their characters, and yeah, I thought it was just overall really beautifully done.
Then I just want to say, like, the production design. The production design was so sick. It was so cool. It was awesome.
But it was super cool, and I'm a production designer at heart, so I was just like in awe of all of it. It was really cool. It was
watching. Hey, awesome film. Laura is amazing. I love how pink it is and it looked like so much fun as well. Yeah, I had a lovely time watching it. And yeah, I keep running the line in my head that it's kind of like Gummo if it was directed by Sofia Coppola. And yeah, congrats to the cast and the crew. Fucking awesome for Moye Magazine and Noku for showing this at Bioscope. And I'm really excited about independent cinema right now in Mzansi and on a global level as well. Brazil's an interesting place. I've been very fascinated with Brazil, mainly because of the visa-free travel between South Africa and Brazil. So I think it's a great relationship to form. And yeah, I'm interested in like not international cinema, but like international cinema, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, a lot of fun, really cool screening, and yeah, I'd love to see more of this kind of stuff happening. Actually been quite a bit of it happening in Jersey lately. So, yeah.
You are?
Yes. Hi guys. First of all, I want to say thank you all for being here today. In the name of everyone from Brazil, every single cast crew member from Brazil, we are so happy to be here right now. It's such an incredible thing that we could never imagine when we were shooting this very colorful pink short film, so it's really rewarding. So thank you. I want to personally thank Noku and Moye Magazine for all the beautiful this partnership that we have, and putting together this beautiful event. So yeah, my name is Laura. I'm the writer and director of Cherry on Top. I forgot to say that, but yeah, happy to be here chatting with you guys.
Can we get an introduction of the cast and what role they played in the film?
Yes, please, girls.
I think I'm gonna start. So, hi guys, my name is Castelluni. I'm an actress from Brazil, and I play Bunny's head. And I guess, I don't know if you're about to see the movie or if you've seen it.
They've seen it.
You've seen it, okay. So I'm the girl with the pinky hair and running, and the rest is history. So I'm really glad to be here also. It's my first thing ever to do in English, and I'm really glad. I've studied a lot of time to do this. So I'm really glad you guys seen the movie.
Next one, me.
Hi. Hi guys. I don't speak English. Laura, please.
I'm gonna help you, me. I'm gonna help you. You can say in Portuguese, I translated to them.
Bom, eu sou a Milena, eu fiz a Filé e eu tô muito feliz de estar aqui com vocês, mesmo não falando o inglês, mas eu tô adorando isso, é muito mágico e fantástico. A gente tá se comunicando à distância e podendo transmitir a nossa arte aqui do Brasil para vocês.
So me, she played Filé, and she's really glad to be here. She thinks this is so magical and fantastic that we can be communicating through Brazil to you guys and having this exchange with our art. So.
Hi guys, I'm Briz Lompo and I play Red Eye, the scout leader. And yeah, and I'm really happy to be here. Thank you. I don't know what to say. It's a great opportunity. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Roberta Laissa. You can call me Robbie. I played Stick, and I'm so glad to be here with you guys. And this exchange is very nice. I hope you like it.
So my question is for you, Laura, on how it was translating all the writing, the DIY writing from Portuguese to English, and was there anything that was left out that you felt like didn't make it across to the English translated version?
So it was really fun actually, because when I was writing in Portuguese, I was having this, I had to study meat names, right? Like from, I forgot the name, but like steak and T-bone and all this meat name. I had to search it in Portuguese when I was writing the script in Portuguese. So doing this research all over again to English was really fun also. And I think that was a really important part of the film, the translation, because these characters having meat name on them in this universe that they live, I think it couldn't be any different, like to translate that. I think it goes through this better understanding of who they are and the world that they live in, this post-apocalyptic universe, and they are really hungry and they want to eat animal meat, and they have animal meat names on them. So I think that was a really important part for me in the translating process. And I made all the collages, right, by hand, very DIY. And that's something that I strongly, really love about filmmaking, is that we can mix media every time that we want, every time that we like to translate these stories and this the way that we want to show the film to people, right? And doing it by hand and doing like a DIY project, putting every little piece together, I think that also translates a lot into the universe of Cherry on Top. So these girls that are Girl Scouts, that they do everything by hand. They live in this camp that they made with their hands, and they're eating cake with their hands, and they live like these wild animals. So I don't know, I think it all connects with why I wanted to do this DIY and why it's so important to translate it that way in English.
Yes. Okay. I wanted to ask, so the film, firstly, I really enjoyed the film. It was really cool, really aesthetically stunning, well done. I wanted to ask you, Laura, was the film sort of inspired by environmental collapse around the world, or particularly Brazil, because I think the start is the fact that like all the animals disappeared. So I'm wondering what the inspiration was, and was it sort of like constructive environment that going?
Yes. Thank you for your question. And yes, it was heavily inspired by what our generation is living right now. We are constantly with fear, living with fear for our future, right? Especially in Brazil, environmental problems and things with our woods and forests have always been something that we're looking at and having to pay attention every year that goes by a lot more, because it's our future, right? It's our life. It's something that Brazil is known for, right? Our beautiful animals and forests, and I wanted to bring this attention to it because I think with movies and with cinema is such we can talk about difficult matters in ways that everyone can understand in such a way. So it's a very pink, colorful, fun, whimsical film, but it has a lot of layers that are political layers, are social layers that I wanted to put out there. I didn't want to have a beautiful film with no layers beneath it, just to be like an eye candy. I didn't want that. I wanted to have something more powerful that people could think about the time that we're living right now. And if someday no animals will exist in the planet, what we will do, right? We will be doomed to cannibalism, maybe. I don't know. But I wanted to bring this fantastical view to the matter. And something important is that I'm vegetarian, so it's something that it's really a huge part of my life, and I wanted to share it with people so they could think a little bit more about what it's this culture that we have of eating animals. And I wanted to do it in a very extreme way, as you saw it. So yeah, that was the part of the social and political things behind Cherry on Top.
Hi, delightful film. Thank you so much. I really love that there was this very strong sense of play throughout the film in the performances, despite it also being a horror-esque film. And so this question is for everyone. I'm just curious to hear a bit more about the dynamic of like working between director and actor on set for this. Was it a thing where you were giving very specific directions throughout, or was there a sense of kind of improvisation, play, figuring things out as it goes? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your question. Yes, I think I can start saying a little bit about my perspective as director, and the girls can complement it. But we worked a lot rehearsing. We rehearsed for, I think, a full month. I think, yeah, it was a full month maybe. Every week we would get together and we would rehearse about being hungry. We rehearsed upon being hungry. We rehearsed upon these girls that are alone and they identify with each other, and that they need to eat to stay alive and to have this surviving instinct. And all of this was really brought up in the rehearsals. So the day that we shot, the 4 days that we shot the film, I think it was a little bit more natural for them and for me to direct them, because we already had these triggers that we built in rehearsal. So some of them would be smell. I remember I would bring candy to the rehearsals. Every rehearsal that we had, I would bring candy. I would bring good smelling perfumes and hand creams, so that they would be hungry and really into the sugar and all hyped up about it. So these little things were brought up in the movie set, and it was a lot easier to get into the vibe, into the mood of the camp. But girls, if you want to talk a little bit more about it.
Yes, I would like to say that one thing really important about this film is that it's even really clear when you watch it. It's about the care, the attention and love we bring into it. And when we used to have these rehearsals, Laura will bring a lot of situations. She used to narrate some situations to create an environment where we girls could use our imagination to create as a characters. So used to play and create everything like this DIY things like the hand making, and also imagine ourselves in this group, in this forest, in this, and to put our intuition and to bring it live, you know. So it's really amazing, and it was everything so delicate and yes.
I think you're muted. I don't know. Ok. Mi, eles estavam perguntando como que a gente trabalhou essa coisa do diretor com os atores na questão da fome e como, né, como a gente trabalhou nesse conceito desses gatilhos pro set e entrar nesses personagens que tem tanta fome.
Bom, ai, tremeu a câmera. Laura, eu acho que eu falo por parte e aí você traduz, né?
Bom, tranquilo.
Tá. Foi incrível porque a Laura, ela, nas semanas, né, que a gente estava ensaiando, você trabalhou com a gente bastante os sentidos. Então, às vezes a gente fechava os olhos e você fazia barulho de folhas. E aí já trazia esse ar da floresta, porque a gente é escuteiro e está no meio do mato. E essa questão do doce, eu lembro que no primeiro ensaio tinha um monte de bala, a gente comeu um monte de bala. Mas eu lembro que um pouquinho antes você, não sei se você ou a gente meio que combinou de não comer muito doce ou nenhum, pra na hora a gente tá com muita vontade de doce. E foi muito legal, porque eu lembro que outra coisa que eu amei que você fez com a gente, Laura. Ai, eu acho melhor você traduzir essa parte, não é?
Tá bom, ok.
Sorry!
So, Mi said that we worked a lot with senses. So sometimes they would close their eyes in rehearsal. They would close their eyes, and I would put like forest noises in the background so they could feel like they were in the woods. And another sense that we played a lot was the taste, right? The candy. And I remember the first day of rehearsal, Mi was saying that she remembers that I brought a lot of candy, a lot of lollipops and different candies, and they ate a lot, every single one of them. And then for a while I said, girls, let's not eat candy for like a long period of time until the movie set. So when you eat the candy, the cakes, you will be like so hungry and you need to eat sugar. And that was also something that we did to get in character like that.
E só para concluir, teve um dia num ensaio que você fez com a gente de fechar os olhos e imaginar o nosso lugar secreto na floresta. Foi onde parecia que eu estava tendo uma visão do passado da filé. E, então, assim, foi incrível porque eu acho que nesse ensaio trouxe a individualidade de cada personagem. Onde nasceu esse desejo da fome, essa coisa tenebrosa de cada personagem. E foi isso. Agora eu terminei.
Okay, and then she said something that she also remembers about rehearsing that really brought up all the characteristics of each character and the personalities, and they evolved in this backstory of their own. It was when I did sort of a meditation with them, that they were all with their eyes closed, and I would say a few things like, imagine the favorite spot on the woods of your character, like your character's favorite spot in the woods. Like how is it like? What is the smell of it? How does it feel? And then Milena said that was really, really important, so they could connect with the character, and that they could almost like they were living a past lives of their characters, so that they could connect with them. So that was something important that she said.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So technical issues. So for me, it was really nice because, especially about the hair, I think we co-created that because in the first idea of the movie, the bunny's head would have black hair, such as Laura. And I was with the tips of my hair with pink hair. And she was like, oh, so this is really Bunny's head thing. And it started just the tips, and then it went all over the head. And especially the fringe. I don't know if it's fringe.
Yeah.
Okay. And I didn't have, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it. And especially because of the drawings, and it was really taking me to this place with the character, and also like she's lost in the woods and humans were chasing her and she had to run really with this urge, with her. So despite all the rehearsal with the girls about the table scene where you see them like braiding my hair and everything, despite this rehearsal about the scene, I made a special study at home, running, just to feel the body with the bunny and the human part of her, because it didn't felt good to be just human with a bunny's head as a costume. So I was like, what can I bring to the scene that really can embody this part of her, such as a bunny? So I made the tick with the little nose, which is,
Yeah.
and the eyes really open. And I think it's such a beautiful detail. I saturated it a lot, but I think the movie calls for it. It's such a saturated film with the colors and the characters and the costume and the forest. It's so green and it's so pink and it's so yummy. And I think that was a really nice study to have, such as my character special, because I didn't want to be so intimate with the girls during rehearsal, because Bunny's head is completely another world, If I get really close to them, I was like, okay, so this table now we are all family, and it didn't need that family environment. It was really like something I have to be distant.
Yeah.
So
An
it was
outsider,
really nice.
right? Yeah.
I think we only have enough time for one more question.
Can I ask? So, when the bunny's approaching the table, she's like, you can hear her stomach like grumbling and all of that. But then when she gets to sit at the table, she's eating slowly while everyone else is just like, like going at it. Why that?
Okay, so thank you for your question. I wanted to bring very clearly that Bunny had never ate a cake in her entire life. She has never been into a birthday party. This is very, very new for her. This is a wonderland, right? And I think when you have this kind of experience for the first time, you want to appreciate it, because you don't know if you will ever have one of those again. In her case, sadly, it was her first and her last birthday party, her first and her last piece of cake. But I wanted to make really evident this relation that she had with the outer world, right? She never had friends. She never sat on a table like that. So it was a very magical and unique moment for her. So I wanted to take it slowly for her. And the girls, they're used to it. This is their everyday ritual, maybe. I don't know. They're eating cake because they want to eat meat. They are trying to satisfy their feelings and their guts with it. So that's the duality of this different universes, right? Of this young girls.
I know I said we only have time for one more question, but based off your reaction to that question, is there any parts of the film where you think like, oh, I hope somebody notices this, like a very finite detail? And this can go to the cast as well. Is there any part of the character or the acting that you put into the film where you're like, oh, no one's going to notice, but I hope they do?
Oh, okay. I think a very minor detail that I don't even think that the girls notice. I don't know. There's this close-up scene of T-Bone. She's not here. The one with the braids, where she's eating meat in a very close-up of her disgusting things. And in the back, there's a doll, upside down doll, and she doesn't have an eye because she's representing ribeye that is always there lurking behind them and making sure, you know, they're doing the right thing, they're not coming after her. So there's this little thing about the scenery that I really like. Other things, I don't know, I think the representation of the scene of the table where they're eating, I think that says a lot about the universe that we are at in Cherry on Top. I think is a very clear representation of who are the animals, and this girl with the bunny hat is not the animal in the table in this moment, you know, at this moment. So this relationship between animals and humans and power dynamic, and I think it's the scene that you can have a very careful look at each symbol in it and take your own metaphors behind it, because we made it all with a lot of heart and with a lot of meaning in every single piece of thing, in every single earring that they're wearing, in every single rings that they're wearing, and everything. It has a very delicate and well thought meaning. The girls.
I think I can add to it, because
please.
The shirt Bunny's head was wearing, underneath the coat, the pink coat, had a cherry on it.
Yeah.
So it was a little Easter egg.
Yeah, she's the cherry on top. Like, oh my god, that all makes sense. So every single thing, I think me and the girls, I've always wanted to have this partnership with them since the day zero. We built these characters from zero, so it has a little bit of them in each one of them, and the art department, it's incredible. I love them so much, and you know, everyone put a lot of things, a lot of little symbolic pieces in this universe that are really important. And I hope you guys have the chance to watch it again, the film, sometime, so you can maybe pay attention to things that you didn't the first watch. Oh, you want to say something?
I would like to say that when we were creating these cards, they needed to be different of each other. So, like, mine, the stick, she used to like crunchy parts of her body. It can be strange to say, but you know, and like T-Bone was her enemy. Yeah. And that was like some creations Laura let us free to create, you know?
Thank you so much. So is there one? Yes, I think we're out of time, so we have to wrap it up. Thank you so much for being here with us. I'm not sure what time it is over there, but yeah.
3
and that
p.m.
concludes. And that concludes this amazing.
Bye guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Naku, thank you.